Hello, PE 570. This is my response video for week 1 on values, faith, and beliefs of leadership. The first question is, are leaders born or developed? I think that leaders are developed. I think that we are products of the way that we're raised and brought up, and also of our environment. So I think there's a lot of factors that come into play that develop leadership skills and qualities. I don't think that people just have them or are born with them. I think those qualities come easier to some people, but they're definitely developed. The second question is, what qualities make an effective leader? I believe that having integrity is a quality of a leader. The book states that ethics and integrity are the foundation for trust and respect. And I think that having trust and respect are two very important pillars of leadership, because having people look up to you and follow you requires their respect and to trust you for the things you do and the things that you say. So I think that having integrity and showing that is a good quality. Another quality that makes an effective leader would be good communication. I think it's important to be able to communicate to different types of people and understand that there's different types of people and different types of learners, and being able to reach, a different array of people is a good quality. Again, in the book, it says the number one skill in effective communication is listening. I remember the first time I learned this, it was kind of like a light bulb moment where I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because I think that when we think of being communicators, we think what we're saying, when really our response or the things that we say come from what we're getting outwardly, if that makes sense. So being able to interpret well and really listen to what people have to say, and not cutting people off, and being able to process things effectively is a good quality of a leader. And then lastly, I think a good quality would be, to some capacity, be able to inspire and motivate people, whether that be leading by example, or whether that be just the words that you say, or the type of encouragement you do. But I think that to some capacity, good leaders have the ability to motivate and inspire others. So the next question is, what impact does your values, faith, and beliefs have on your teaching or coaching? I truly believe that the relationship we have with other people is really a foundation of growth in so many different areas. And so part of my coaching philosophy is to really invest and develop relationships with my athletes, and go beyond a 2-hour practice and just being instructional on skills of a specific sport. I really want to know more. I think it helps me as a coach, and it also it builds that trust with an athlete. Describe what those qualities look like in real life. So I make it a point to meet with each one of my athletes one-on-one and try and give them an opportunity to share anything with me, any concerns that they have, or any questions that they may have and don't get the opportunity during a practice. And so I give them that open space. And then I also kind of just within the season, it doesn't have to be in a meeting, but ask them about their lives, about their parents, about, anything. And I find out so much about these athletes and what they go home to and what they're dealing with. And it helps me as a coach be understanding, be more compassionate, and in turn, it shows me and it teaches me how to encourage and motivate and support. And so it's a good dynamic to have a relationship like that outside of the sport, and bring that into the sport in an appropriate way. So that is my response. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait to hear from all of you.